Okay, in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice have been given to all members of the governing body, the Observer, and the Westfield Leader, the two newspapers designated to receive such notice. The notice is also posted on the Borough Hall Bulletin Board. Will stand for an invocation from Council President Turner.
Dear Lord, please keep our residents and emergency services safe during the summer months, and guide us tonight that our decisions will benefit all Mountainside residents. Amen.
Amen.
I
Pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, Martha, roll call, please.
Councilwoman Andre is absent. Councilman Dierkes?
Here.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Here.
Councilman Messler is absent. Councilman Mortimer is absent. Councilman Turner?
Here.
Okay, next we have the approval of the regular and executive session meetings on May 17th, 2016.
So moved.
We have a motion, we have a
So moved.
second.
Second, rather.
Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have the approval of the minutes for the work session on June 7th, 2016.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have two resolutions of congratulations. The first one is for the Deerfield valedictorian, Emily Burkow. So we need a motion. Let me just read it, and really we have the same resolutions for the two salutatoriums, which were Alyssa D. Liu and Kelly X. Sun. I'd like to read them. Whereas the citizens of the Borough of Mountainside are continually striving to provide quality education for all of our children, where it is clearly recognized that such education will be a major contribution toward our young people being good citizens and successful in whatever endeavors they undertake in life, and whereas it is appropriate that those who excel should be recognized and encouraged to continue the success into further education and participation in their community. Whereas Emily K. Burkow has truly, Emily K. Burkow and Alyssa D. Liu and Kelly X. Sun have truly exemplified the finest in academic achievement at Deerfield School. Now there be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that we want to recognize and congratulate Emily K. Burkow, Alyssa D. Liu, and Kelly X. Sun for their fine achievement and success. So we need a motion for those three resolutions.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. None opposed. I did attend the Deerfield graduation last night. It was fantastic. There was a lot of awards. The kids performed fabulously. It was really a great night in Mountainside. The whole, community always comes together for events like that. I'm actually going to talk about some other events that have gone on in the past week or so. But it was a great night for Mountainside, and the Board of Education and the faculty and the administration should be very proud of. I think it was 95 graduates that they had last night. It was fantastic. Do we want to share officer now, or what do we want to do?
Whatever you want.
Why don't you take over? Just do it now, yeah. We do have a swearing in tonight of a new police officer. Keith, why don't you take over and handle this part of our
Okay.
proceedings?
We're going to welcome Stephen King to our police force. Not that Stephen King. Although, let me give you a brief history. He's going to be joining a list of famous people that have worked in the Mountainside Police Department. One of our first police officers in the community, his name was Arnold Palmer. True. We currently have Michael Jackson. Also true. In the past, we've had Jerry Rice, a great football player and police detective. And now we have a famous novelist, Stephen King, so here we go.
We have to pass the resolution though
Okay.
first.
Yes.
Okay, it's resolution
Okay.
70-2016. Keith, take that.
Resolution 70-2016, at the recommendation of the Police Committee and the Chief of Police, this resolution appoints Stephen King as probationary police officer with the Borough of Mountainside at an annual salary of $41,512.33, effective June 22nd, 2016, and having that probationary period continuing 1 year from the date of graduation from the John H. Stamler Union County Police Academy. I make that motion with pride.
You have a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Keith, you want to do the honors?
Mr. King, if you'd like to come up.
King, come up.
Somebody wants to hold the Bible for you?
Sir,
Pin the badge on you? The chief?
what are you gonna, just looking at to
Want to
get
read that?
He's not coming.
We could do that. Now, I guess, right?
Is Resolution 70-2016. Whereas the desire of the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside to appoint a probationary police officer to the Borough of Mountainside, and whereas the Police Committee interviewed several qualified candidates for the position of probationary police officer for the Borough of Mountainside Police Department, and whereas the Police Committee has recommended the appointment of Stephen King as police officer, and whereas Stephen King shall enroll in a police training course and shall be entitled to a leave of absence with pay during the period of the police training course. Now therefore be it resolved by the Mayor and Council of the Borough of Mountainside that Stephen King be appointed as probationary police officer for the Borough of Mountainside Police Department. And be it further resolved that said appointment shall be effective June 22nd, 2016, with the probationary period ending 1 year following graduation from said academy at a probationary period salary of $41,512.33. This is signed by Mayor Paul Mirabelli.
And that's for you to take with you. If you'd like to put your left hand on the Bible, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Stephen King,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in this state,
under the authority of the people.
and the authority of the people.
I do further solemnly swear
I do further solemnly swear
that I will faithfully,
I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform all of the duties of police officer
perform all the duties of a police officer
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
That's it, pal. Congratulations. Turn towards the camera, or you can, there you go. So this is for your hat. And I need your signature over there, and you'll be legal. Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Good luck in your academy.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so
Welcome to Mountainside.
Congratulations.
Okay, congrats.
Turn around for a picture.
Turn around for a
Turn around for a picture. Very nice.
Congratulations, Stephen, and welcome aboard. Now, if there are family members that don't want to stick around for the rest of the meeting, we won't be insulted. That's up to you. If you want to stay, you can. We certainly welcome you.
But if you
don't
leave,
have
but
to.
if you leave, his pay goes down. They don't care, they're
Thank you,
leaving.
thank you for coming.
Thank you. We wanted to listen to the annual report, actually.
You're certainly welcome to. No exceptions in it, so. Okay, next we're going to start with our normal mundane resolutions. We're going to start with 63-2016. Renee?
Having already approved the 2016 budget, this resolution will authorize the borough's chief financial officer, Jill Good, to insert the amount of $17,660.45 as received for the Clean Communities Grant Program and $4,500 received from the New Jersey Forestry Service Volunteer Fire Assistance Grant, and that these revenue items are hereby excluded from the caps as allowed by law under NJSA 48:4-87.
No motion, we have a
Second.
second. Poll the council.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 64-2016. Wendy, you want to take that, please?
Under NJSA 40A:5-4, this resolution will certify that the governing body has received and reviewed the 2015 Annual Report of Audit, specifically the section entitled General Comments and Recommendations.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, I guess, and the mayor, too.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 65-2016. Having reviewed the 2015 audit report, this resolution will approve the correction action plan as submitted by the borough's chief financial officer, Jill Good. This is the 7th year in a row. We have no recommendations from our auditors, and there are no corrective actions that need to be taken. Congratulations to our Chief Financial Officer, Jill Good, for a great job. Well done. So I need a motion for that resolution.
So moved.
Need a second?
Second.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 66-2016. Wendy?
This resolution will authorize the annual liquor license renewals throughout the Borough of Mountainside as required under RS Title 33C.1 of the alcoholic beverage laws for the term July 1st, 2016 through June 30th, 2017.
We have a
Second.
motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 67-2016. Renee, why don't you take that?
Following the inspection of a completed road opening permit at 318 Old Tote Road, Borough Engineer Mike Disco recommends the escrow amount of $250 be returned to the homeowner applicant.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 68-2016. Renee, you're going to do that one also, please.
As recommended by mayor and council, this resolution will approve a 2% salary increase to all borough non-union employees.
And that's retroactive to the beginning of the year, Jim?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. Next, we have Resolution 69-2016. Wendy?
Also, as recommended by mayor and council, this resolution will approve a base salary adjustment for 3 Department of Public Works employees. Oscar Cardona, $1,500, effective January 1st, 2016. Horacio Colella, $1,500, effective January 1st, 2016. Edward Perrin, $500, effective April 6, 2016.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Cackamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Mirabelli?
Yes. We already did 70-2016, so we're on to 71-2016. Keith?
Okay, perfect date to do this. Resolution 71-2016. Following the successful completion of the current snow removal contract, this resolution authorizes the borough to exercise its option to renew the snow removal contract for an additional 2-year term from August 1, 2016 through July 31st, 2018 with Robert La Ferrera Construction Company. So moved.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Dierkes?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Marabelli?
Yes. Next, we have the second reading of ordinance 1248-2016. Wendy, will you please take that?
An ordinance to appropriate the sum of $185,000 for the resurfacing of Forest Hill Way.
Second.
This is a second reading, so it's open to public input.
Seeing no public input, I move that section be closed. And let Mr. Weigel, did you make a motion to say something? Never mind.
False start.
A motion to close the public. All those in favor?
Aye.
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Zierke?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Marabelli?
Yes. Next, we have ordinance, a first reading on ordinance 1249-2016.
An ordinance amending ordinance 1216-2014, employment benefits for all full-time employees of the Borough of Mountainside not covered by a bargaining unit contract.
Second.
We have a motion, we have a second. Poll the council, please.
Councilman Zierke?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Marabelli?
Yes. Next, we have another first reading with no public input on ordinance 1250-2016. Keith?
Ordinance 1250-2016 is a bond ordinance to authorize the making of various public improvements and the acquisition of new communication and signal systems equipment and new information technology equipment in, by, and for the Borough of Mountainside in the County of Union in the state of New Jersey, to appropriate the sum of $975,000 to pay the cost thereof, to make a down payment or partially fund an appropriation from the Capital Improvement Fund, to appropriate capital surplus, to authorize the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation, and to provide for the issuance of bond anticipation notes in anticipation of the issuance of such bonds.
We have a motion, we need a second.
Second?
Poll the council, please.
Councilman Zierke?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Marabelli?
Yes. Next, we have bills and claims.
You did that?
Yeah, you want to do that one, I think.
Okay. Be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the following bills of the persons named and for the amount stated below have been duly audited and found to be correct this 21st day of June 2016. The same be paid after council's review, if and when funds are available, and that the mayor, county, council president, administrator, and treasurer are hereby authorized and directed to sign and deliver warrants for the same. And that's a total of $725,636.40.
We have a motion, we have a second.
Second.
Second, poll the council, please.
Councilman Zierke?
Yes.
Councilwoman Fetch Caccamo?
Yes.
Councilman Turner?
Yes.
Mayor Marabelli?
Yes. Okay, we have any council comments? Well, I have a number of comments actually tonight. First of all, I did receive a card and some pictures that I'm passing around from the Mountainside Education Foundation, and I'd like to read it because I think it's a nice thank you to our police department, and I think it's certainly appropriate. On Friday, June 10th, the MEF held its first annual Family Glow Ride, a twilight bicycle ride through town. We would like to extend a huge thanks to you, to Chief Al Atanasio, Detective Andy Huber, Detective Sean Bendix, and the other members of the police department for their dedicated service in support of the event. They were instrumental in the success of the evening by not only planning the route, but being flexible and responsive when younger families asked for a shorter route. They delivered. They led the ride and blocked off the road so all 250 of the riders could enjoy themselves, knowing the streets were protected by the Mountainside Police Department. Our residents are lucky to live in a town with such wonderful officers who not only keep us safe, but give back to the community. Thank you from the Mountainside Education Foundation. So, the police, please pass that on to the officers and your entire department. Also, this past Sunday, we had the Mountainside PAL annual Father's Day car and motorcycle charity event, which was a big success. The Nerds came out and put on 2 shows. It was very well attended. I think everybody had a good time. It was extremely hot out there, but Public House was serving refreshments and food, and I think everyone had a great time. I would like to thank the Public Works Department. They were out there the entire day. They helped us set up. They helped maintain the area throughout the whole event, and they helped us shut everything down and clean up the area. So by the end of the day, you really couldn't even tell that we had a major event in downtown Mountainside. So Ron, please pass that on to all of you guys. Also, we have a couple of upcoming events. We have our annual July 4th fireworks at dusk at Our Lady of Church Field, which is 300 Central Avenue. The fireworks are sponsored each year by the borough, also the fire company, and the Mountainside PAL. It's always a great event. I think we're going to have a DJ again this year, and we'll be handing out free ice cream to the kids. We also have on July 15th, we're going to be celebrating the 50-year anniversary of our Mountainside Community Pool. We're going to have the Volunteer and Employee Appreciation Day, which is on July 15th. That'll be from 11 a.m. to 7:30. All volunteers in the borough are invited. I know that a handout went to each of the organizations, and in case you didn't you're not aware of this event, it's for any employee or volunteer that volunteers in Mountainside. I believe it covers MYB, MSA, yes, no, yep, Mountainside PAL, all the volunteer organizations, and all the boards, I think, also get invited. Okay. So you need to, if you can, to RSVP by June 27th. There'll be food that's also going to be served. I also, on a personal note, I want to thank the whole community, and especially the Mountainside Police Department, for their support with the passing of my mother. The Mountainside Police Department was fabulous in helping us with the ceremony and get to and from the funeral parlor to the church, and then down to the cemetery. My mother would have been thrilled by what we had. Also, though, I can't tell you the outpouring of support and prayers that I received from so many organizations and so many people in the town of Mountainside. I really want to thank everyone. Also, another sad note that turned into something, again, positive in Mountainside. We had the passing of Diane McGee, and the outpouring of support for her from the community was unbelievable. I went over to they had the wake over at St. Bart's in Scotch Plains. There had to be, I would bet, up to 1,000 people that came through that church, supporting the family, supporting, the McGees. It was just fabulous. As I've said many times, Mountainside is sort of like a big family. On a day-to-day basis, you don't always like everybody all the time, but when things happen and we need to get together as a community, Mountainside runs to help people that need their support in times of despair. So I want to thank on behalf of myself. I'm sure if the McGee family was here, they would also want to thank the whole community for their support. I guess the only thing left is if we have any public participation, and unless Rich is going to say something, I really don't see any. I don't see any public here. So we're going to go into exec for a short exec. Resolution to adjourn the closed session, whereas the public Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey permits the public to be excluded from certain matters to be discussed by the governing body, and whereas the mayor and council desire to discuss, some employees, personnel, which is a matter where the exclusion of the public is permitted, whereas public disclosure of the results of this discussion will be made as soon as the matter discussed has been resolved by the governing body of the Borough of Mountainside. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor and council of the Borough of Mountainside that the aforesaid matters shall be discussed in closed session upon adoption of this resolution, and its personnel matters. So we need a motion to go into exec.
So moved.
Let's go into exec.